you're going to have to turn your wheel to the left. We want to go out to the right, so we turn our back wheel in the opposite direction. Now I'm going to switch angles. Good. All right. So let's talk about a neighborhood. A lot of neighborhoods do not have lights. So you really would depend upon your headlights and other ambient light from the neighborhoods. If you have questions, go ahead and put those in. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I'm in the Midwest. I also have a stand store that is available for you to book a coaching session where we can talk about getting your driver's license, what you need to do to prepare for the road test. We'll be putting together some digital products very soon to get those in so you can download those. The coaching call, I believe, is $9.99 for half an hour. I already have one booked for next Friday. So find out a time that works for you. Okay, so we have to stop. We want to stop for 3 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003. We can only turn left or right. This warning sign tells us we can either go left or right. We're in the right lane, so we need to make a right turn. There's a lot of headlight glare, but what I need you to do is learn how to see at night. It's 37 degrees. It is a cloudy evening. Consider this like your night driving tutorial. It is hard to see. It's hard to see the lines. And we have to yield for this car. We go up to the middle. And then we make our left-hand turn. Man, that was pretty good. This is a suburban area, kind of rural suburban. We got a double yellow line. We can't pass. We have the edge line to the right. We have to make a right turn at the light, so we want to squeeze our brake and use the ball of our foot. We stop at the stop line. That is this big, thick white line. The crosswalk is ahead of us. We're preparing you for your road test. So these tips, guide, tutorial will help you. We can turn right on red, so I'm gonna move up and check traffic. If it's clear, I'm gonna make my turn. It is clear. I'm gonna turn in the nearest lane. Always keep your turn as short as possible. That might help see a little. This is a pretty good indication of what it's like to drive at night. It's hard to see. The truck doesn't have its lights on. They came out of a gas station. So this could be an accident waiting to happen. This truck to the left, I know you can't see it, but I saw it come out. So they don't have on their lights at all. And that's more of a common mistake than you think. Whenever it's dawn or dusk, you need to have your lights on. Yep. Now, this is a great challenge, but an opportunity. Usually when I'm taking students here, we have to stay in the lane we're in. Both of these lanes turn right. The lane we're in goes straight and turns right, to confuse you further. Thank you for the thumbs up. We're gonna turn right, but we're gonna be all the way over to the left. We have to go east, so we have to make a right turn to make the left-hand turn around. We can't make a left turn at this light. Every state, every province, every country is different. Oh, hey, I want to give a shout out. I have a client who is in the USFL camp right now in Arlington, Texas. So I want to give a shout out. All right, when I turn, I'm going to be all the way over to the left. Okay. And I'm going to follow that white Ram 1500. Whenever you make a lane change, you must use your blinker. It is a ticketable offense. So I'm going to be an inside lane. I'm going to turn to the inside. I'm going to stay to the left. And then I turn out. Okay? If you have questions, go ahead and put those in. It's about 8:38 Eastern Standard Time in the Midwest. And we're talking about a night drive. I've talked to a lot of my clients, and they told me night drives are very peaceful. Good. I just have to shift to drive. I was in third gear. Little do we know, the police usually hide over there to the right, so speeding here is a no-no. We're not trying to get a ticket. And I'm your instructor, so if I got a ticket, that would not be good. Why would I do that? I would lose my endorsement. That's crazy. It's crazy talk. As some of my students would say, that's on the silly train. We're not trying to do this. Good. I'm just going to use the ball of my foot and just take my time. That BMW station wagon is just hitting the gas real hard for no reason. And you can see we're starting to get into a rhythm. Once you feel comfortable, you're going to be in a rhythm. Once you build confidence, you're going to be in a rhythm. It's starting to happen to me because I'm in a rhythm. And that's what I wanted to show you. This is a downhill drop. It's kind of curvy. I'm just off the gas, just cruising. It's a pretty good view. We know the light's red up there, so I'm just going to lift my foot and just cruise. Now, if you can see the light up there, please tell me what color the light is. Yes, we have pretty good lane positioning. Speed control is really good. I'm going to get over one lane to the right because I don't want to be around this truck. That is a larger vehicle obstructing my view. I looked ahead. This white truck is flying and they're going slow. So I'm just maintaining speed. And it feels good that you can have great speed control. You're not going to hit someone. You're not going to drift to the right, drift to the left. And this is a lot more comfortable. Very peaceful too. So if I was your coach, I would say, look, I need you to drive about 45 to 50. We want to try to make every light, have good speed control. This will take us straight to a roundabout. And we might go there. I'm a little too fast, so I'm lifting my foot. Okay, so they made a lane change to the left. We have an open lane. Speed control is pretty good. Lane positioning is nice. I have to let you know there are deer on both sides of this road. We saw a family of deer 2 days ago. One got struck and went through the window of the car next to us. It was very scary. So whenever there are wooded areas, you have to expect wild animals to be in there. And that's scanning left and right, maintaining consistent speed. We have green light, then a red light. Also have to let you know, I almost got ran over by a lady, no cap, I almost got ran over by a lady in a parking lot. I was walking back to the car. She almost pulled out and hit me. That was within interest. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hi, how are you doing? We try to go live as much as possible to educate the public, to educate adults and teens. And yeah, she literally less than 3 feet, she almost ran me over. Like I would have been on the side of her windshield. But I stopped, thank God. That's why you have to have peripheral vision. So we got a nice chill night drive going. We're about 45. I'm gonna get over one lane to the right. I wanna stay in the middle lane. We're here in the United States, so the middle lane is safest. We got traffic to the left, traffic in the middle, and to the right. So you see how that car just cut over? Traffic is starting to slow down. Thank you for the thumbs up. God is real, and it wasn't my time to die. I mean, I'm just being real with you. And also, if it's meant for me to really grow and develop this channel, I have an LLC, DWM Driving School, so I want to teach adults how to drive 18 and up because they need more coaching, and we're trying to locate some funding so I can get a vehicle and then I can go out on my own. So we're looking at some opportunities, but also next month, oh, this truck is loud. Hear this? Get a muffler, bro. Imagine hearing that for an hour. That's a noise ticket. That is so obnoxious. If you agree, put yes into the chat. Just imagine hearing that. I can do it. That's why you need to know how to work on your car. I mean, listen. I got to get away from them. I'm losing my mind. Oh. I'm not even a police officer. I would give them a ticket. But, you know, God is good, and if it's meant for me to really develop my driving school, I want to get some funding. I want to get an EV, either a Ford Mach-E or a Tesla Model 3 long range, because I'm spending about $25 to $35 a day driving, and in the summer it's even more because I work 8 to 10 hours. So between now, maybe the fall or next time this year, I should be able to allocate some funding and get a grant, because driving is a life skill that you need. So I'm blessed. And then I opened my stand store last week. I had my first coaching session next Friday, 3:30 to 4:30. I'm so excited. Someone from New York signed up for a coaching call, 3:30 to 4. And there's a link in my bio. And if you want to sign up for a coaching call, please make it after I wanted to make it 5 to 5:30 because I do driver's ed during the day and the evening. But it's nice. Someone thought enough to sign up for a coaching call, so I'm blessed. And then we're putting together some digital products how to get your license, how to pass your road test. So I'm very excited. And, when someone believes in you, you have confidence. I think this is a Wagoneer. It's a really big vehicle. So I want to back off a little bit. But I try to do tutorials, morning rush hour, night driving, rain, snow. Anytime we can get out, we video. And then we edit it up for the different social media platforms to teach people how to drive. But if you want to sign up for a coaching session, click the link in the bio. The stand store is set. And then I have about 10 ebooks, but they said only put out 2 or 3 at a time. So I have some on how to get your driver's license, how to pass your road test, and then what do you need to do if you have anxiety. So I'm really excited, and I just need to edit them a little bit, and then go through, check the grammar, and then we're going to put those there on the channel. So I'm excited. So look, we're going to take this straight through to a roundabout. I want you to see this. And this is a route I would take adults and teens on. This truck ahead of me is tailgating. You notice I don't tailgate. I keep room left, middle, right, and that's what I need you to do. Yep, see how close they are? Don't do that. And this is an Impala, it's an older vehicle, but the headlights aren't that bright, so it is a little hard to see. We're going over a bridge right now. And I want to give a shout out. I have a family member who signed a contract to go to the USFL, and he is in camp in Arlington, Texas right now. So we want to put our prayers together. Hopefully he makes the team. So nothing is promised. We all have to work hard. And if you put your prayers together, good things will happen too. I do believe that. God is good. All right, we're by, I know it looks like a military place, but we're by a military base. You see those lights flashing. So we have a double yellow line, which means we can pass. And then we have the edge line to the right. And it's actually a soft shoulder. So I've had clients go off the road and put us into the ditch. Very scary. So we're coming up to a roundabout. So we're making a left. So we have to come up and squeeze our brakes. And if you're a beginner, this is it. This is where you're going to learn. So we're going to go in right now. And I have to stay to the left lane and squeeze my brakes. Okay? And I yield. I look left and right. I yield, I look, and then I'm going into the roundabout, and I go around to the left. And I'm just turning the wheel, feeding it through my hands, and then I accelerate out. Roundabouts are very challenging. A lot of beginners go in too fast. So I want you to take your time. And you want to use this video as a reference point to help you. You got to look through all of these videos that we're putting out. So we want to get the car centered. The car's drifting a little bit to the right, but now I'm centered. So I'm looking ahead. And you should be able to see the traffic light. I need you guys to tell me what color the traffic light is. Maintaining good speed, double yellows to my left, broken white lines to the right. So I can change lanes to the right. You should be able to tell me what color the light is. All right, the line is broken. I'm going to merge in and squeeze my brakes, and I have to make a left turn. This is a protected left turn. If it's clear, we turn. It's a blinking yellow. All right. Now here's another open area. There are animals out here, deers. There's some beautiful, beautiful homes out here, 500,000 and up. But there's a deer here, so we got to be careful. And you can see how lights blind you. It's a really peaceful route, curvy, twisty. Your instructor should be taking you on routes similar to this. You shouldn't be doing a lot of straight driving. Let's make a lane change to the right. Mirror, turn signal, blind spot. Good. Tell me what color the light is. You should be able to see it. Good, we're maintaining a good speed. I'm looking ahead around the curve. I'm looking up. You should be able to see the traffic light. And if you can, tell me the color. And also, a lot of adults, as well as teens, have a difficult time judging distance. We're using our brake. We're using the ball of our foot to squeeze the brake. Perfect. And then we want to come up and stop. Put a screen. Going over a bridge again. So we got to look ahead because cars will just turn right in front of us. Like that car. That really will freak you out. I'm going to squeeze my brakes and get over to the right. I know this hidden driveway is very tough for you guys to see. Good. Good. We're going to talk a couple minutes and we give you guys some feedback. Perfect. All right. What is going on, guys? So we did some night driving tutorials. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach adults and teens. I'm in the Midwest. I thought the night driving tonight was pretty good. It's a little hard to see because of all the glare. So you want to look down to the right of the road. There's a white line. We're in North America, so our edge lines are to the right, which are white. Our warning signs are yellow. They're to the left. Also, I wanted to show you something. We got screamed at. This is the fire lane. You should never be parking in the fire lane. I don't know if this gentleman was trying to make a big deal, but he really kind of intimidated my students, and I was just being courteous and listening, but we should have just ignored him. But I am one to show respect. But you should not be parking here in this area because you're going to block the fire lane in case there's an emergency issue here. So I just want to show you that. So with the night driving, you know, we're taking our time. We're having good speed control. I know you like my hat, right? We have a good speed control. We're taking our time. There's a lot of headlight glare, so you want to look straight ahead. If you're blinded, you look down to the right. I'm looking down at my speedometer. I had an adult tonight staring at the speedometer. What happened? The car went off to the right side of the road, which is very scary. So I had to turn the wheel a little bit. We also merged on the expressway tonight. We were doing about 45. Too slow in a 70 mile per hour zone. And I just told the client, push the gas, pick up, be patient. I think it's really important that you show patience, you show understanding, you show support, because driving can open up a whole world to you. And I wanted to share with you some of the things that driving can open up for you. Number one, it can build independence. You're going to be traveling from home to school. It gives you freedom. You're going to feel free when you're driving. And that's how I felt tonight. I felt free. I felt like I could fly. but I was driving. Next, driving builds confidence because you're driving at night, you're driving during the day, you're driving in rush hour. So driving is going to build your confidence to allow you to travel because it's a new skill. Driving is a life skill. And a lot of people financially or emotionally or psychologically, or if they've been through trauma, they just don't learn how to drive. And I'm not here to judge. I'm here to support you. And I've learned to listen. And that's part of me. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to open up the stand store, to support all the drivers. Hey, how are you doing? We had a nice night drive. I'm going over some elements. I have my first stand meeting set up for next Friday, 3:30 to 4. Good evening. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for coming on. We're going to go over some things, put some comments and questions. So driving expands opportunities to access transportation for jobs, friendships, and I'm really excited because, I put together this stand store, put a lot of financial information in. It's $29 a month. So I had a lot of people looking at it, but I got my first call booked for next Friday. I'm so excited, but I want to keep working hard. We're going to be putting together some ebooks talking about driver responsibility, how to pass your road test. Woohoo! Yes, thank you. It also teaches responsibility. Driving teaches you responsibility because you have to be accountable for traffic laws. You have to be able to be a safe driver. And you have to be responsible for everyone in the car. And when I first started driving and I felt comfortable, I would have my friends in. And I said to myself, I'm responsible for all of you. Put on your seatbelt. Stop playing, I'm driving. And you can see the smile on my face, but that's how I felt. And I still feel like that today. Driving improves time management. Okay, driving requires you to plan and be punctual. Example, we have a client who is in Arlington, Texas, who right now is getting ready to get into the UFL hub. Training camp starts. And there will be competing for a roster spot. And there's going to be more of that. So I am so excited. And I'm going to be positive. They will make the team. So driving encourages exploration. You're going to explore. You're going to discover new places, meet new people, meet new routes. You're going to see the whole world, right? And when I learned how to drive, I went to Kansas. I went to Texas. I went to California. I went to Wisconsin. I went to Toronto. I went to New York. I drove in so many different places. And a lot of you who are watching this, you're like, I don't want to drive. I have anxiety. Sign up for a coaching call. I will encourage you. I will listen. I will support you because I'm not here to judge. I'm here to listen because I've been doing driver's education for about 24 years. And the same smile I have now is the same smile I had 24 years ago. Just happy, excited, really understanding that driving makes a difference in all of our lives. It enhances problem-solving skills. If you're lost, you got to figure out where you are. If your car breaks down, you got to figure out how to fix it. So problem-solving skills, navigating traffic. Next, conditions on the road, being prepared for unexpected situations. If you saw this video a couple days ago, we had like 7 inches of snow. Now it's all melted and we have water everywhere. And this could freeze. We will get more snow. We are in the Midwest. We have bipolar weather. I'll say it again. We're in the Midwest. We have bipolar weather. So we're going to have more weather, more snow, and it's an opportunity as well as a challenge. Driving promotes self-reliance. We want you to be safe. It encourages you to handle different situations, different challenges, different traffic situations, different types of people. So you got to be ready for this. Next, driving promotes a sense of adventure. You're going to be traveling to Chicago, traveling to Wisconsin, traveling to California, traveling to Houston, Texas, traveling to St. Louis, Missouri, traveling to Toronto. Drake is from Toronto, right? Yeah, Drake is from Toronto. But traveling and doing it by yourself. We always have mom and dad there to help us, but eventually you're going to have to travel on your own. You can't live at home with mom and dad. You can live in your mom's basement forever, but that's no fun. You're going to want to have your own things, your own bills, your own responsibilities. I know. I'm working right now. Next, it teaches patience. You see me teaching people. You see my clips. You see my videos. I'm teaching. I'm coaching. I'm getting people ready for the road. And you have to deal with traffic, road construction. Other drivers help you as well as challenge you. It improves spatial awareness. I had a night driver tonight. He was all over the road. It wasn't his fault. When you learn how to drive, you're learning spatial awareness. He couldn't see. The car was drifting to the right. Some of you are saying, well, weren't you scared? I was scared, but I supported him. And when the car was drifting, I'm telling him, hey, you're drifting to the right. Get the car to the left. Okay. Hey, you're drifting to the left. Get the car to the right. So I supported him and told him, that's my job. As an instructor, I'm supposed to support you. I'm supposed to tell you what to do. If this is bringing you value, give it a thumbs up. And I want to shout out this stand store again. In my bio, you can click on it and open it up. Hey, friend, what is going on? What is going on? We are having a discussion about how driving can change your life. And I'm just giving you a list of reasons. I had a night drive tonight. The young man was very nervous, but we were able to merge on the freeway. He was doing 45. We should have been doing 70. A semi-truck was behind us. So you're probably saying, how can you stay so calm? Because I believe in myself and I believe in my student. And we were able to get out there about 55. We were still too slow. But I was able, you saw those lights flicker? I looked because our eyes are, this car's coming in real fast. Our eyes are attracted to light. So when you see a light source, you look as you saw it flicker. And I'm always watching. It's part of me because I'm from the hood. Next, it encourages financial literacy. Also, I have a chance in April to do a financial literacy discussion. I am so excited about that. And I'm going to try the video. It's not my content, not my information, but I'm trying to get permission to video because I think financial literacy is so important for all of us. And financial literacy, we are talking about being able to make our own decisions about cars. Is this car too expensive? Can I afford the monthly payment? So we all need to learn this, no matter how old or young you are. Financial literacy will help us make good decisions owning a car. If I have a Cybertruck, it's $80,000. Can I afford the insurance? Can I afford the monthly payment? I like it. It's really beautiful, but can I really afford it? Probably not. So my price range is about $55,000 or $60,000, but I want to find a vehicle that fits my budget, fits my price range, is good on gas or electricity. So we're going to be talking about the financial literacy, and I'm so excited. There's a teacher at school. She mentioned it. I'm like, I'm your guy. You know me, I'm a social butterfly. I love to talk. So we're going to be putting together some financial literacy also. And this is going to encourage us to, manage gas or electricity, insurance, maintenance costs, because they don't talk a lot about this in driver's education. So I see an opportunity because I'm here at the gas station right now. I don't need gas, but I'm talking to you right now. We talked about spatial awareness. I told you I had a young man tonight use a full-size sedan. Facts. I'm in an Impala SS right now. I can't fit in something small. You are 100% right, because you want metal and steel around you in case a car runs a light, you're making a left turn, you get hit. You want to be able to hopefully walk away from a crash instead of being carried away. in an ambulance or worse, right? Because remember, I drive people who don't know how to drive. The scariest thing I think for beginners is driving at night. They can't see. They panic. They're hugging the right, going off the road. At one point, I told him, I don't want to hit a mailbox. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. He didn't really mean to do it, but I had to teach him. So spatial awareness is important. Driving enhances our ability to judge distance. So you're going to have to learn how to judge distance at night, in the morning, in the afternoon, in fog, in rain, and snow. You're going to have to be able to maneuver your car in tight spaces. A lot of people ask me, can you do a video on maneuverability, backing in a driveway, angle parking, stall parking, reverse parking, backing in a driveway? Thank you for the thumbs up. That really means a lot. That's going to push out this content to people who really need it. And I really appreciate all of you who come on consistently. And we're going to try to figure out something that we can get to all of you. Okay? Because without you, I wouldn't be here. Next, it builds decision making. Okay? What car do I want? What car can I afford? Am I going to go through this yellow light? Am I going to stop on this yellow light? Am I going to make a right turn on red after I stop? So when I put together this content, we are teaching you and preparing you for the road tests. I have friends who are road testers. I can interview them. We can go over to the road testing site. You tell me what you need, and I will make it happen. Thank you for the 5 thumbs up. Let's get some more. Next, it creates a safe place. I like that, safe space. By having a safe space, your car can become your personal sanctuary. And when you're a beginning driver, your car is your personal sanctuary. You keep it clean. Like I vacuumed the car out today. I feel good. I took it through the car wash. I feel even better because a car is a reflection of us. And we want it to look clean. We want it to smell nice. We want it clean in the inside. So I feel good. You can see my face glowing because I feel good. So a car is a reflection of us. It's our comfort zone. It pushes us to grow and it makes us adapt. It also teaches us respect for the rules on the road. If the speed limit is 70, if you go over 70, you're going to get a ticket. If the speed limit is 55, you have to stay at 55. Thoughts of 18-year-olds getting CDL. It depends on the state. I think you can get it. I think some states you have to be 21. You need to tell me what state or what location. I've done a few CDL videos. Mainly I'm automotive, but I think that's an opportunity. I've talked to some truck drivers before. I've done videos on blind spots, staying out of the no zones. A lot of truck drivers are like, we found your channel. Thank you for talking about the no zones because cars hang around our no zones. That's left side, right side, front and back. So we want to stay out of the no zones. 100% stay out of those no zones. So if you want me to start talking about some trucks, car truck safety, I have some content and information on that. You just tell me and we'll make it happen. So if you can get your CDL, do it. There's a shortage of truck drivers, but there's a 90-day CDL. Several truck drivers are saying we get new truck drivers on all the time. They can't handle over the road, driving 24, 12-hour shifts, 8-hour shifts, being home for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Yes, you're going to make 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, minus your fuel cost, minus your taxes. If you make 25K, you might leave with 17. That's still good. I watch a lot of YouTube channels on truck drivers, guys, ladies. I mean, like, it's awesome. They take you through the whole journey. They're driving through different areas. So I watch those channels because it's so exciting. One young lady was driving through Colorado in the mountains. I'm like, that is so beautiful. Then she took her truck through the truck wash. We saw her reversing in, backing in that trailer. She had a little French bulldog with her. So I love those truck channels. And they have the GoPro set up everywhere. It's really cool. I love anything with cars and trucks and an engine. Okay, so yeah, if you can do it, get it done. So it teaches you the rules, follow traffic laws, understand the consequences. If I speed and I get a ticket, I'm going to lose my driver's ed endorsement. Why would I do that? So I have to drive like with a halo on. And it gives me a sense of discipline. Okay. Next, driving encourages mindfulness. I want to be balanced. I want to be at peace. I want to chill. I want to understand my surroundings. I'm in a gas station right now. I'm going to flip screens a second. I'm in a gas station right now. Cars could come flying in and out. Okay. There's, 100 gallons of windshield washer fluid. There's an ice box. People leave their car running. Don't do that. Your car could slip out of gear and go through the building. I have some videos of that. So I understand. And if I was driving to Texas or Chicago and I was tired, I would stop and park probably at a gas station. I would rest a few hours. I would get something to eat, shut off the car, roll down the window a little bit, and rest for a couple of hours. No one's trying to fall asleep in the car and crash, really. Okay? And it's not the older drivers, it's the younger drivers at 18 to about 35. Those guys and ladies, they're the ones that fall asleep at the wheel. Okay? Next, it provides a sense of accomplishment. You're passing your driving test. I'm trying to encourage all of you to sign up for a coaching call, right? Where I'm going to talk about building confidence. I'm going to talk about passing your road test. I'm going to talk about what is your plan, or how can I help you with your plan so you can get your TIP. That's your temporary instruction permit. Well, I'm from Texas. I don't know what to do. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know what to do. Well, let's look up these rules. Let's look up these laws. And if I can help you, I will help you. Next, it prepares you for adulthood. Driving does not make you an adult, but it prepares you for adulthood. It gives you a practical place to prepare for life. Say that real fast. Practical place to prepare for life. It prepares you for the responsibilities and the freedoms of adulthood. Guys and ladies, I want to say thank you. Please visit my stand store. Look at the link. We don't have any digital products there yet, but we will have digital products this weekend because I have a short drive schedule. I'll be uploading some digital products, and if you want me to put together certain digital products for you, you tell me. I'll put it together. But I looked at the stand store suggestions, put about 3 digital products out there. I made about 10, but I'm going to put in 3. The coaching calls are there. And if you do want a coaching call, 5:30 to 6, because I drive after work. So 5:30 to 6 would be a good time for a coaching call, and I'll open up some more days. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something today. Leave some comments, and I'm very passionate about driving. And if you have questions or comments, leave them, and I will answer them. Bye, guys. Thank you.